Imagine a fortress within your mind, unshakable, silent, and in absolute control. But beneath that facade, mental barriers, invisible yet invincible, hold you captive. Today, we promise that by watching through to the end, you will begin to dismantle these barriers. Your mind will no longer be a battlefield of chaos, but a temple of mastery. The stakes, your freedom, your peace, your very essence. Welcome to the Stoic Vault. The first and most insidious barrier is the illusion that we can control external events. This false belief shatters peace before the battle even begins. Marcus Aurelius commands us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The real mastery lies in cultivating control over our internal responses, the fortress from which every thought and action emanates. When we cling to outcomes beyond our dominion, we enslave ourselves to fate, losing our inner silence and composure. Breaking this illusion is to accept that while the world moves unpredictably, our virtue and judgment are eternally ours to command. Emotional reactivity binds the mind like invisible shackles, dragging reason into the dark pit of chaos. Epictetus warned that no external force harms the soul, only our judgments cause suffering. When anger, fear, or envy surge, the fortress walls tremble. Mastery reveals itself not by suppressing emotions, but by transforming the automatic reactions into deliberate responses. Silence emerges from the gap between stimulus and response, a sacred space where freedom resides. To break this barrier is to train the mind to witness emotions without being consumed, the birth of true control. We often imprison ourselves by attaching self-worth to identity and external validation. Seneca advised, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." This craving reveals a mind captive to illusion, forever chasing shadows outside. The fortress of Stoic reason demands that we sever these ties, anchoring self-worth in the immovable foundation of virtue and wisdom. When your identity ceases to be a fragile mask, susceptible to society's whims, the mind becomes unshakable. This break grants the liberation of authenticity and enduring peace. How many chains does the regret of wasted time forge around your soul? Marcus Aurelius reminds us, never let the future disturb you. You will meet it, if you have to, with the same weapons of reason which today arm you against the present. Obsessing over lost moments creates a prison built by mental torment, eroding the fortress of presence and mastery. The Stoic path breaks this barrier by teaching radical acceptance of now, where true power resides. Mastery is cultivated in each breath, each action. The past is merely dust in the eternal silence of the moment. Death, the ultimate unknown, stands as the largest shadow over the mind's fortress. Seneca teaches, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's ledger each day." Fear of death builds walls of anxiety and distraction. Yet through Stoic wisdom, this barrier transforms into a gateway. Acceptance of mortality grants clarity, urging the embrace of each moment fully and without hesitation. In mastering this truth, the mind silences its darkest terrors, standing unshakably in the face of the infinite abyss. The mind hardened by pleasure and softened by pain becomes a fragile fortress. Epictetus categorically states, "Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control." Dependence on fleeting pleasures binds the spirit, as does fearful flight from discomfort. Stoicism instructs us to embrace pain as a vital tool of growth and to find silence amidst turmoil. Mastery is attained through voluntary hardship, forging the mind into an unyielding citadel, resistant not just to external forces, but to internal weakness. Seeking approval is to build walls from brittle glass, prone to shatter with each criticism or rejection. Seneca warns, "He who is brave is free." Here, freedom is the courage to stand unbroken beneath the gaze of judgment, unflinching and silent. This barrier holds us prisoners to others' opinions, fracturing the fortress from within. Stoic mastery roots itself in self-reliance, the recognition that the judgment of others lies beyond our fortress gates and can neither breach nor diminish our inner stronghold. Modern minds often chase an illusion, a life of perpetual happiness and ease. Marcus Aurelius clarifies, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." Stoicism reveals that adversity is not the enemy, but the shaping force of a resilient mind. Rejecting the unrealistic pursuit of endless joy, arms us with realistic mastery, a fortress built to weather storms with calm resistance. Recognizing happiness as a fleeting visitor allows the internal silence of enduring contentment to reign supreme. These 8 mental barriers do not merely obscure peace, they imprison the essence of our humanity. To break them demands courage, unwavering discipline, and the timeless wisdom embedded within Stoic philosophy. The fortress of your mind awaits, silent, unshakable, and mastery-bound. Subscribe now and open the gates to your Stoic vault, where your journey to mental sovereignty begins. Unlock your mind, dismantle the chains, and stand invincible.